I really haven't been hearing a lot of people talk about Spike Lee's new joint Highest to Lowest, but I saw the movie last night, so let's talk about it. As always, full transparency, I did see an early screening of this movie, but this will still be a fair and balanced review. Also, if you like talking about movies, can I be your movie guy? So in case you don't know, Highest to Lowest is a movie directed by Spike Lee starring Denzel Washington as a music mogul whose son gets kidnapped. And this movie is fucking great, with a little bit of flaws, we'll talk about that. But it's a reimagining of the Akira Kurosawa film High and Low, which I have never seen, but this movie definitely makes me want to see it. Obviously, the two pillars of this movie is Denzel Washington and Spike Lee, who have made 5 films together now, and Denzel Washington's performance is magnetic, it's cool. At this point, he seems like LeBron James in year 22. He seems to keep getting better. And Spike Lee has seemed to hit another gear in directing. There was so many shots from the very first one on a balcony that I was absolutely in my seat melting over. The way he uses music, soundtrack, and score in relation to what we're seeing with New York, which he clearly loves. The way the city is shot, it's a character in and of itself. And something about the movie that I was unexpectedly really digging is that there's always a score underlying in the scene. There's never really a lot of silence. A lot of that music being very much jazz inspired, and the movie itself feels like jazz. There's a lot of different parts that are moving in their own way. And does it always come together? Not really. Is it very messy? Yes, for sure. But there's something beautiful in that. One of the character who exemplifies this is Jeffrey Wright's character, who is pitch perfect in performance. But on the flip side, I feel like a lot of the problems that I have with the movie kind of stem for what Spike wanted to do with this character. He plays the best friend, employee, and godfather to Denzel Washington and his son, and there's a certain way that this character is viewed by the people around him because he's a humble guy, admittedly with a past, and there's really not a lot of follow-up with it because Spike tends to shoot him in a way that keeps you guessing. It keeps him ambiguous, but there's not a lot of follow-up with that. So narratively, his character was confusing, but Jeffrey Wright tends to have a great performance in spite of that. And listen, I don't want to give away too much, but I just gotta say that I've been saying this since Dope. A$AP Rocky needs to act more. This man has such a charisma that is really hard to find, and I really liked him in this movie. The way he can go toe-to-toe with Denzel is very phenomenal. Now, as great as this movie is, there is a lot of themes and concepts that are thrown up into the air, and not all of them comes down intact. The themes of wealth, power, legacy, the desperation to keep building and holding on to that legacy, all shot in a way that is completely Spike Lee, that is 100% black, that is 100% celebrating black art, and is a love letter to the city of New York. But with all this to say, I still think that Spike Lee creates a very worthy reimagining to Akira Kurosawa's original film, and it's probably in my top 5 movies of the year. I probably have to see it again, but this film is just absolutely great, and I highly recommend everyone go see it.